All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am at a loss of words. The Kansas City Chiefs are trading left guard Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears for 2026 fourth-round draft pick. Absolute finesse. If you were excited yesterday when the Bears made a move for Jonah Jackson, well, you're even more excited today because this is a all-pro offensive lineman, Joe Thuney, to the Chicago Bears for a 2026 fourth-round pick. It's not a fourth this year. It's a 2026 fourth-round pick. Now, Thuney is 32 years old, but he's coming off back-to-back seasons in which he was named a first-team All-Pro. 9-year NFL veteran. He has started 146 out of 148 regular season games since he got into the league with the New England Patriots in 2016. And if it sounds like I'm trying to catch my breath, I am trying to catch my breath. This is really crazy info, breaking news to see when you wake up or when in the morning. This is pretty early, especially if you live in Chicago right now. The Bears, what makes this even crazier is the Bears haven't had an offensive lineman go to the Pro Bowl since 2018. They have not had an all-pro offensive lineman since 2006. So if your intuition and your gut is telling you, hey, look, man, this is a big deal, right? But you're a Bears fan. You don't want to get too excited like, hey, all right, slow the brakes. This seems really cool. Another offseason where it just seems like everything is going perfect. But let me ease myself. Don't. This is that big of a deal. I can't believe the Chicago Bears made a move like this before free agency even technically began. I've been saying this a lot in our Bears videos the last couple of weeks. You know, when you look into the meat and potatoes of a lot of the offensive linemen, specifically a lot of the offensive guards, which the Bears desperately needed, a lot of them had flaws. A lot of them had weaknesses. Now, Drew Dahlman, for example, at the center position, Bears still might even go out there and acquire him. He's not the best pass blocker. And the most important thing this upcoming year, outside of just Caleb Williams ascending, one of the most important things is protecting Caleb. He cannot get sacked like he got sacked yesterday. Now, Thuney actually primarily played left guard since he joined the Kansas City Chiefs from free agency in 2021, but this past season, he was switched to the outside and stayed there throughout the Super Bowl. So he's a four-time Super Bowl champion. He won 2 with the New England Patriots. He won 2 with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I just absolutely love this, whether it's Jonah Jackson, like seriously, man. And I'll elaborate on the Jonah Jackson move. I think this has the possibility to be an absolute steal. So many people are too focused on his cap. Too many people are focused on his salary. He's making less than $20 million this upcoming season, Jonah Jackson. And you need to solidify this offensive line. You know, rather than competing in free agency for, mid-or level guys. You know, once Trey Smith got franchise tag, Ryan Poles was like, all right, screw it, F it. We can't just go into free agency and hope that these guys are going to come to Chicago just because, we got a new head coach. We got a, nice little quarterback. Because just like Jonah Jackson left the Detroit Lions last season, for the green, cash is gold, baby. Money rules all of this. So you want to go out there and trade for your guy because, maybe you throw Drew Dahlman or Will Fries or one of these guys a big salary. Someone else can come in there and snag him real quick and give him way too much money. And then you're desperate and you're like, all right, there's no one in the draft we like at right guard. There's no one in the draft at left guard that we like. We got to overpay for this guy. And that's where you see yourself screwed in a Nate Davis situation. So rather than compete for these mid-level guys in free agency, Ryan Poles is going super aggressive, less than 24 hours. And we've seen this from Ryan Poles at times in his Bears duration as GM. We saw it with Montez Sweat at the trade deadline. We even saw it with Chase Claypool, even though that ended up not working out. Free agency doesn't appear to be as deep as everyone is really saying. I've been doing some deeper dives on guys like Will Fries and Drew Dahlman, et cetera, and I like Ryan Poles' trade approach. So Thuney's been with them since 2021, and if you're wondering why the Chiefs are moving on, this is what the Chiefs do. This is what the Chiefs do, man. They just get younger and younger and younger every single season, and they continue to just draft, evaluate, sign guys. They know what they're doing. And so he was a beast for the last 3 seasons, especially when he moved from left guard to left tackle in December. But they're getting younger and they're getting cheaper. Right? Look at Tyreek Hill, look at L'Jarius Sneed, et cetera, et cetera. 32 years old. He was the oldest member on the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line, and just felt like time for a change. Right? 32 is not old by any means. My take yesterday was that the Bears were going to go out there and acquire Kevin Zeitler in free agency on the first day of free agency to be their right guard, or even if Jonah Jackson's the right guard, they were going to go out there and get Kevin Zeitler. They still might do that for bench. I don't think they will anymore, but they've got their offensive line now, or they've got their guards this upcoming season, Jonah Jackson and Joe Thuney, and I absolutely love this, and they're joining Caleb Williams, 3,500 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. The run game wasn't too great. It wasn't that efficient. That's going to change a lot with Joe Thuney and Jonah Jackson, and even just to go back on Jonah, because I was really surprised. A lot of Bears fans were extremely nitpicky with this move. The reason I really love this, and I know it's contingent on staying healthy, everybody is contingent on staying healthy. If he ends up missing 4 games, 3 games, 2 games this upcoming season, and when he's healthy, he's balling out, that's perfectly fine, all right? And I get it, $17.5 million for Jonah Jackson might seem like a lot, but this is a former third-round pick. This is a Pro Bowl left guard in 2021, and this was when he was with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was the passing game coordinator when Jonah Jackson made his Pro Bowl in 2021. And then Ben Johnson gets promoted offensive coordinator. And the Lions still tried to re-sign. I tried to really emphasize this yesterday. The Lions tried to re-sign him, but the Rams offered him a 3-year, $51 million contract. You hop on that. And then I was getting a lot of questions about why do you only play 4 games? Well, their left guard moved to center when he got injured. All right. And he just won the job. Jonah Jackson just got pushed out of the job because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the Rams had a good offensive line. So that's just like the Chiefs, younger, more affordable. Jonah Jackson just didn't work out. Our youngster, our rookie is balling out. So he's going to be the guy moving forward. It's his job to lose. He didn't lose the job. So if you're a little bit weary, don't be worried about Joe Thuney. But if you're a little bit weary about Jonah Jackson, just, try and use this as trusting in your head coach for the first time in a long time, right? I know it's kind of tough because the last couple of Bears coaches have not been the best, right? The Bears haven't made the playoffs in way too long, but you just got to kind of trust Ben Johnson in that situation. He wanted Jonah Jackson, I'm 100% sure, and the Bears got him, and the Bears also got Joe Thuney. This is insane. This specific trade for a 4th-round pick for Joe Thuney, I give it an A+. Let me know what grade you guys give it down below. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. We'll see you later. Peace.